comfortable for the customer to come in, never feel pressure to buy. One-of-a-kind gifts that you won't find anywhere else. A lot of it is handmade or, specially picked.
New, vintage, and handmade. We are at My Mother's Memories out here in Fairborn, and what's great about this place, they have gifts and decor for all seasons, all holidays. I can tell you right now, knowing my mom like the back of my hand, she would absolutely love this place, and you're going to love this too, because this is a pit stop deal that you are absolutely going to want to cash in on. You can get 10% off. All you simply have to do is mention that you saw the video that you're watching right now, go up to the cash register and say, hey, can I get that pit stop deal, that pit stop special? I found you guys on Facebook. It's as simple as that. Now, I want you to follow along with me as we take a look at all the things here inside the store. Of course, with the holidays coming up, this is a place where you can find one-of-a-kind gifts. And as I said, things for all seasons. A lot of these things handmade, a lot of these things brand new, a lot of these things vintage, and the chances are you are not going to find the same thing here twice. So as you're watching this video, go ahead and start planning your trip to come on out here real soon, and make sure that you mention that you saw the video that you're watching right now, and you can get yourself 10% off just looking around this place. Again, you can see, you can find a little bit of everything to make your house feel even more homey, extra cozy, and again, this is going to make you feel right at home when you meet the owner, Jane, who has been building this place for the last, I think she said she's on year 9, right here in the heart of Fairborn. Here she is talking to her daughter right here. What's going on, Jane? You doing okay?
Hi, yes.
Hey,
Hi, great.
Thanks for inviting us in. As we take a look around, it really does feel like it makes you feel like nice and home, and that's what you were really trying to create when you started My Mother's Memories, 9 years ago?
We're in our 9th year. 9th year, we hit 9 years in July. Very happy to be in Fairborn, where I was born and raised. Happy to bring something new to the town. We're super excited.
And I'm super excited that we get to offer everybody who is watching this pit stop 10% off when they come on in. They just say, hey, I was scrolling around on Facebook and I saw, you talking to that Zach Pitts guy, and we were exploring the place. And again, we want to take a look at everything that we have here, but why'd you want to be able to offer something so unique, something so special for My Mother's Memories?
Where do I start? Let's see. Born and raised in the town. I wanted to see the town succeed, first of all. And I wanted to bring something new to the town. We're kind of known to be a Halloween town, but we're so much more than that. We have so much history here, and a lot of it is about the memories that we had, that we grew up with, and that's what I wanted here. I wanted to bring in the memories from the past, but a lot of new as well. And I wanted something that everybody could come find something that they love that was affordable. So,
and you're definitely going to find that here. So what do you say we're going to let the cameraman lead the way as we take a little tour around the place? And I want to get an idea of what people are going to find here, because it's a little bit of everything under the sun, Jane. I've seen everything from candles, candle holders. I'm seeing some great pictures and art that can be hung on the walls. And you have a little bit of everything. And as we mentioned earlier, new, handmade, vintage. If you were to sum it up into one little sentence, one little paragraph of what My Mother's Memories is all about, what would you say that is?
Put me on the spot now. That's it. There's a lot of personal gifts in here, a lot of one-of-a-kind gifts that you won't find anywhere else. A lot of it is handmade or, specially picked, so that there is that one piece that you can come in and get that nobody else has. You don't go to the big box stores and find them. You're going to find them here. And if we don't have it, we can usually get it or make it. So, we try to just bring that personal touch and into your home, and that's the way it should be.
And speaking of that personal touch, as we continue to look around and see everything that you have here, and I highly recommend this warm pretzel scented candle. I smelled that a little earlier as we were getting set up for today's pit stop, and I can tell you right now, you're going to want to get a few of these. But the one thing I want to make sure that we mention here, Jane, is that it really is more than just a homey vibe that we can see in here. This truly is a family-ran business. So your daughter Jessa over there, you said that your husband actually helps you early in the mornings before he goes to his full-time gig. Why is that important for you to be able to create something and have your family be a part of this?
Well, that's one of the reasons we started it. We were If you want to hear the story real quick.
I would love to hear the story. I'm sure the viewers would love to hear the story because, again, this is something that's truly unique, supporting small business here in small businesses in the Miami Valley. So we want to know the backstory. Tell me a little bit about that.
So we used to do festivals with our handmade goods, and that was really the only dream I had, was just being able to do the festivals. But someone approached us and said, hey, we think your stuff would be fabulous for our little storefront downtown. And I was like, but we're not looking for a store. And so, long story short, we ended up taking the spot. The gentleman said, through a lot of prayer, somebody had helped him get a business started, and he felt like he should be giving us a start. And again, I thought the guy was a little crazy because I was like, we're not looking for a store, but talked my husband into it. At that time, I wanted to stop working for everybody else. I wanted to be able to be home with my grandchildren and help with, raise them so they didn't have to go to daycares. So we said, well, let's make it a family business and let's see what we can do. And then we were there in our little tiny storefront down the street. It was 1,500 square feet, little place. And we were there for about 9 months, and we outgrew it. And my husband says, you need to start looking for another place. And I was like, but I love my little store.
And it's just grown and grown up until this point, huh?
So the next day, somebody called and said, hey, are you looking for a larger storefront? And I was just thinking, this must be a God thing because, I really wasn't looking for it, but everything just keeps falling into our lap. So here we are in 3,000 square feet. We have a full basement. We have 3 storage rooms in the back that's always full of great seasonal stuff ready to bring out. And it's all family. We have our family members make our hand goods. My children help with our lifestyles and our marketing, and we just put it all together, and here we are. And people walk in the door and they say, there's something different about this place. It's so homey, and it just feels so good, and it's like my therapy, and that's what we wanted. We wanted something homey and, comfortable for the customer to come in, never feel pressure to buy. It's just, it's exactly what we wanted it to be.
I can definitely sense that as we're walking around here. We still have more to show you. Let's go in this way because, right up this way, the one thing that I want to point out as well is that you're all about making sure that people have options to really decorate their homes no matter what the season is, no matter what the holiday is. I mean, I'm seeing a little bit of Christmas. Obviously, we're in the fall season right now. But as we're looking around here, there really is just something for every season. Looking over this way, you can see that homey vibe that Jane was talking about over here. And you're never going to find the same thing twice, which is what makes it so special here. Because again, you can truly have something that when someone walks to your home and says, ooh, where'd you get that? It's like, ooh, it was a one-of-a-kind find, and I only got it at my mother's memories. And what's that like for you to be able to help somebody create that atmosphere in their home?
Oh, that's what it's all about for me. It's really not about just how big my business is. It's about touching somebody's heart and bringing them something that makes them happy. And I mean, the world's tough right now, so anything we can do to be kind, to make their life better, makes my day every day.
Makes her day every day, and it's going to make your day when you come on in here and you can save yourself 10%. You get 10% off. Go in here, browse around, find something that's going to be unique for your home. I mean, one-of-a-kind gifts, decor, things for all seasons, holidays. You're going to find it here at My Mother's Memories. And as part of this special, okay, you can get 10% off on all the things that you're seeing right here. All you simply have to do is get yourself a whole armful of, all the things that you want to use to decorate your home. And when you get to the checkout, just say, can I get the pit stop special, please? That's all you have to do. You're going to get 10% off. Again, 10% off, which is really, really generous. And again, you're going to find a lot of different things here. That's going to be priceless, right? Priceless memories, because this has been a priceless journey for you as well. Again, as you mentioned, this is a family-run business right here in downtown Fairborn. What do you love about having a business in the downtown Fairborn area?
Well, I get to connect with the community, which is great. I get to be part of building the community. Like I said before, it's a historical town. It has so much history, and people from all over visit us. I mean, from all over. Last year we had people from China here. We had people from California here, and this goes on and on. But every day there's new people that, they don't know anything about our town. So we get to share that, and we get to, be part of that growth, and that tickles me. It makes me happy. Looking around, I'm sure you can see a lot of onesies, but we don't open a catalog and order 50 things from one catalog. We search around, we find those one of a kinds, we travel around to get the vintage goods, we sprinkle that in, we blend it all together. So what you're going to find is a very eclectic mix of goods and hopefully something for everybody,
As I said earlier, I know my mom like the back of my hand, and I can tell you right now, she would have a heyday up here in my mother's memories. So here, I got to ask you, how much of this do you have inside your home?
Not as much as I used to. I don't have a lot of time to decorate my home anymore.
You know why? Because she's busy helping you decorate your home. So that's why she doesn't have a whole lot of this in her home, because she's helping you really create that atmosphere inside your home that's going to be inviting, and really, again, making sure that people have something for all seasons and holidays. And why was that part of your vision as well? Because, some places will focus just on fall, some places maybe just on, the winter season. You wanted to have a little bit of everything. Why was that important for you?
Because we reach all ages of people, and people's ideas of what they want as they maybe age is completely different. So maybe they don't decorate as much as they used to. They just want a couple special pieces, so they can come find that. But if they don't want the holiday, there's all kinds of other vintage and great gifts and stuff that they can find in here. So they just come in for every day just to see what's new. It's sort of like the thrill of the hunt. We have so many regulars that come in every week, and they go, we just want to see what you put out this week. We want to see what's new this week. And, they will find that. They will find that little special something that just makes their day without having to go all out and redo their whole home. And that's always wonderful, because it makes them happy. So it makes us happy.
I can hear that in your voice. It truly is something that's a passion project for you, and something that you really do find a lot of fulfillment in, helping a lot of people get connected to the things that are going to make their home even more cozy. And let's just keep looking around, because again, there's so much to see here, and I want to make sure that you at home have an opportunity to check this place out so you can go ahead and bookmark it there in your busy calendar. I understand that life's really busy, but it's all about supporting small businesses. Small businesses in the Miami Valley really are the heart and soul, the backbone of what makes the Miami Valley such an incredible place to call home. And as we do with all these pit stops, we want to give you a reason to come on out and check this place out for yourself by offering you a really great deal. My Mother's Memories offering you 10% off. All you simply have to do is come on in here, check the place out for yourself, get yourself a few things, bring your friends with you, bring a family member in, and do some shopping. And when you get to the checkout, just say, hey, I saw the pit stop video. That's how I heard about you guys. And she's going to give you 10% off your total checkout. Whatever you end up spending in here, you're going to get 10% off. Just use the pit stop special and you're going to get 10% off. But I want to mention this as well before we, of course, make sure we tell people what the address is and how they can get connected with you. But the other thing that you do, which is really, really neat, is you do some live selling as well. So live selling, that's what we're doing right now. We're doing this pit stop video. There's a good chance you're watching the live video right now. Maybe you're watching the replay. It doesn't matter. But you do something called live selling, where you are actually going around the store and selling right off of Facebook. How does that work?
So you just go to our Facebook page and click on where it says we're live. We do this every other Thursday night at 7 p.m. And we literally just walk around the store and pick usually around 100 to 125 items in an hour. So it's fast paced. We throw some trivia in there that you can get some prizes with if you have the correct answer. And all you have to do on live sale, everything is numbered and you're just going to comment the number. So it's that easy. And then the next morning, first person that gets their comments in first get those items. And we put out a list of who all has something to pick up. You have a week to pick it up. So we're generous with our hold policy as well. And it's great. You get the best deals, and we always hold goods back in the back room that we bring out just for live sales.
Like the super secret stuff?
That's right. So it's not for all the regulars that come in. It's not stuff they've already seen. So it's always new and exciting, and they can't wait to see what's new that week. And it's wonderful. And again, another way to connect, you can shop from home. You don't have to come out if you're not, comfortable, and you can work it into your schedule to pick up within the week, so you don't have to be out here the next day. And, I think it works for everyone. We did it during COVID. We were shut down and we wanted to continue the business, and so many businesses in our town had closed. So we came up with the idea to do the live sales so that they could bid from home and just have to come out, just maybe once a week instead of every other day. And and it worked. And when I was going to stop doing it after we opened back up from the pandemic, they were like, no, we love it. We got to do these live sales, so you keep them going. And we've been doing them now ever since.
So what that means is you need to also, in addition to coming on out here, is go follow their Facebook page, okay? As soon as you're done watching this video, the one you're watching right now, make sure you head on over to My Mother's Memories, their Facebook page. Start following, because you have an opportunity to do some of that live selling, like buying, I should say. You're going to be doing the selling, they're going to be doing the buying. Either way, technology, it's great, right? So, but you mentioned that, yeah, you could stay at home and you could do some shopping from the comfort of your living room. That's great. But what makes it even better is actually coming out and experiencing, because as we just keep walking around, you're not going to want to leave until Jane's, of course, going to be like, okay, it's time for you to go home. You've been in here long enough. But this place really, it's going to help you get into that spirit, that mood of whatever vibe you're trying to create inside your house. So I really encourage you to come check this place out for yourself. As we've looked around, you can see that there's just a little bit of everything. You're going to have a heyday. As I mentioned, I know my mom so well. As soon as she sees this pit stop, she's not going to be able to leave this place. So for the sake of my mom, Brenda, and everybody else watching, where are you located at? What's the address? So people can go ahead and type it into their GPS right now. Plan a day to come on out this week. Do it sometime really soon, because again, you can get 10% off. All you simply have to do is mention that you saw the video that you're watching right now. Say, I want the pit stop special, the pit stop deal, and she's going to give you 10% off just because you watch this video right here. So where is your actual address so people can go ahead and type it into that GPS right now?
We are right off the center of town on Main Street, 19 West Main Street to be exact. When you come to the center of town, depending on which direction you're coming from, you will see Tickets Restaurant. We're 3 doors down. That's kind of the mainstay here. And easy parking across the street right in front of the store. There's a parking area public right to our left. So, you might walk 10, 15 steps at the most, and you'll be in our front door full of all this greatness. So.
All the greatness. And in front of this greatness right here, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, and of course learning a little bit more about My Mother's Memories and the traditions that you're building here with your family, and of course including you as part of that family, right? Come on in here to My Mother's Memories, do some shopping, and make sure that you take advantage of that pit stop special that we do with every single business that we highlight here in the Miami Valley. All you simply have to do is say that you were scrolling around on Facebook, and that's how you heard about the business. And when you come on in, you do some shopping, you pick up something really nice for yourself or a loved one. Again, the holidays right around the corner. You have an opportunity to save some money in the process. Just say, I want the pit stop special, and you're going to get 10% off. It's as simple as that. It's all about supporting small businesses here in the Miami Valley, the heart and soul, the backbone of what makes the Miami Valley such an incredible place to call home. I tell you what, I feel like I need to be a good son. I'll go do some shopping around because I need to pick up something for my mom, because again, I know that she's going to love something here. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that pit stop deal. You should do the same, 10% off. I'll see you on the next pit stop.